Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you today, tuning into the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. What's in the outcome and advice? Next steps? All right. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, the overall energy of your reading is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles to me has several different meanings. Let's explore. So this has a rebuilding, creating a foundation. This also has letting go of something, maybe you're holding on to an old foundation and creating a new. Let's find out which one applies. Maybe they both do. What a mystery. Let's get curious. All right, what do we need to know? What does the viewer need to know about the Four of Pentacles as the overall energy? All right, wow. Empress reversed with her back turned, with Ace of Swords and Lovers. There's some mother wound, someone who's a bad mother, not nurturing, not very cold. You might not be in communication with this energy. This might be within you. Let me piece this together. There's some mother wound here. Is this someone embodying this, or is this someone... This feels like a toxic mother that maybe a lot of you aren't in communication with, that they've turned their back. They're very cold, manipulative. I feel this instant victim mentality that she is playing. Poor me. She's really good at reactive abuse. When someone's finally had enough of how she treats them, then she's like, oh, look, so what I get that this person was and still is just manipulative, cold, deceptive. There's no nurturing here. There's no care. There's no love. I'm not perceiving this as love. Control. Yes, trying to control. Okay. I think we've got that down. But then the next two cards that came out was Ace of Swords, Truth, and Lovers. Some type of... This is also Ace of Swords, my victory card. And the way it's showing up, it is very, whatever's happening is creating victory, freedom. All right. What do we need to know about the toxic mother and the truth and lovers? Thank you. Hierophant, King of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Swords reverse, Moon reverse. Okay, something's coming to light with the Moon card. Something that was hidden is coming to light about a toxic mother, some truth. There's a relationship here. Hierophant is learning, and also my contract card. being connected with your higher self, someone who's teaching, someone who has access to some type of foundational truth, and there's people figuring this out. So I've got 2 cards of like truth, of learning the truth, of learning something. King of Pentacles in reverse feels like the other player in this. This is someone who is more concerned about their ego, appearances, what they look like. They want to look wealthy and established and abundant. They're not. They're very ungrounded, insecure. 10 of Swords reverse. It feels like you had a painful ending of betrayal with this person. And that's what people are learning. That's what's coming to light, Moon reverse. What's coming, something that was hidden is done in the dark, is coming to light. This feels so specific because it feels like there's a mother, maybe for some of you, mother-in-law. Maybe this is even your own mother for some of you. What's the agreement? Court? That might help some of you identify. Anything else that would help clarify what an agreement? Was there a contract? Thank you. Ooh. Expectation and false person both came out as a challenge. Sideways. Oh, gross. Sorry. All right. There's some, it feels like I'm going to say this is a mom and this is X just because it makes it a lot easier to identify. So going forward, I'm just going to say your mom and X. It could be someone else to you, but it just makes it a lot easier than every time I have to identify, I have to restate who this is. So what I'm getting is there's a mother and there's some truth coming out around lovers. And then there's a contract, like a marriage contract. Oh gosh. And your ex, is this your mom and your ex are lovers? And that this is a betrayal that's coming out for somebody? I am so sorry if this is your message. You're not finding it out here. You're not going to be like, oh my gosh, what? You will know this. It feels like there's some type of connection between your mother and ex, because it feels like your ex created some type of expectations within the mom, because your ex is a false person and created some type of expectation with court there and some type of contract. I get the ick. So 4 of Pentacles as the overall energy. Someone's hanging on. I feel like it's both. You are rebuilding, creating a new foundation. And also the other definition I have for 4 of Pentacles, there's some someone's holding on to someone for financial reasons. Someone's hanging on. I don't know if this is mom hanging on to ex or ex hanging on to mom. What else does the viewer need to know? What would help them? Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight of the deck. Wow. 6 of Cups. Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is you, and both your ex and your mom treated you like this, less than, and that felt very justified by them. They felt like that was fair. I don't feel like they know how to care for you. They can't care. They don't care. It feels like if you try to explain this, and maybe this is you as a child trying to explain, being so angry, trying to get someone to care who just doesn't care. Maybe that was it, and frustrated and angry and upset with less than treatment. I also get some type of jealousy issue here, that even though they treat you less than, you're still able to shine more than. What else does the viewer need to know? Justice. Okay, so part of my message for justice is you need to embody the energy of justice. No extremist thoughts in one way. That's the messaging. Don't go down rabbit holes. Stay balanced in your thoughts. And then, of course, I think what we're all happy for, and this is being seen. There's some type of injustice, chronic injustice of the treatment of you. And it feels like I'm talking to somebody whose mom is in cahoots with their ex. For some of you, there's this lover's energy. But it's coming out with Ace of Swords justice. For some of you, it feels like the mom is coming out. Okay, for some of you, if the mom's coming out to tell this, it feels like she's doing it to cause harm, to hurt you purposefully. It's not coming from a place of wanting to heal something with you. For some of you, this sword of truth cuts both ways. And some story of being very close, it feels like she's not coming from a nurturing, loving place. Ugh. Ugh. And then with Hierophant and Moon in reverse in regards to your ex's energy, for some of you, there was some type of expectation. I feel for some of you that the mom is trying to hurt everybody, hurt your ex, hurt you, because maybe your mom got hurt in this court expectation and false person, So let's move up. And this is not in what's hidden. Everything is like, this is coming out energy. It's being seen. And I feel like I'm embodying it's just a big ick. And I feel like your mom's coming in, if she does, with communication in an immature, jealous. She feels like she's middle school, high school, if I'm being generous. It feels middle school. Yeah. Anyhow, like trying to hurt everybody. Okay. Let me clear some of my disgust energy, and anywhere I'm not being neutral feels like it's the proper response. And it also feels like what I'm feeling is what the collective is feeling, the people who are hearing about this, seeing this. All right, in what's hidden, we have King of Swords reverse and Five of Swords. Yes, this is the energy that I was tuning into that your mom is having at this time. Cruel. Manipulate the story. Deception and bully. Bully everyone. It feels like this is someone desperate to try to take their power back by sabotaging others, by making others feel less than they are feeling, then they feel better. So instead of learning from this, that's not in their handbook. I don't think your mom got the operating manual of compassion and learning. This is very toxic. All right, so what do we need to know about? Thank you. These came out as a challenge. Hermit, Ace of Pentacles, and Ten of Cups in reverse. They came out as a challenge. Okay, she doesn't want to be alone. Ugh, God. She doesn't want to be alone. And so she took this opportunity. With the Ace of Pentacles, there's something financial. For some of you, with Four of Pentacles is the overall energy as well. There could be a financial aspect to this, whatever this is. Ten of Cups reverse is very unhappy. Someone's very unhappy because not wanting to be alone and taking this type of connection, this opportunity, does not lead to happy ever after. Does not lead to happiness. And instead of learning, wow, these type of actions don't lead me to my happiness. Instead, this person, it feels like they're stuck. They just are who they are. And when they're feeling down and they see someone succeeding, that they feel that you need to be down here. They need to be up here to feel good about themselves. So they need to take you down a notch. So it feels like this mother's coming in with some communication. Queen of Wands. I heard this rattling, probably the birds rattling in their little home here. It feels like she's trying to rattle your cage because you're looking very attractive. There's a lot of envy because she could never. There's something about where you are now energetically, very Queen of Wands. This is someone who's very charismatic, very attractive, because in the original image, there's a black cat out front, and when tarot was created, black cats were considered bad luck, witchy. And so in the past, that would get people on pyres. Not witches, women. People. They were difficult people that didn't adhere to whatever society's rules were. And by calling them a witch, they could call them out and put them in their place or eradicate them. And so nobody would follow their lead. Nobody would accept their shadow, be themselves, be unique. And it feels like I'm talking to somebody who's very unique, who has learned their shadows and putting their shadow, their black cat. Ooh, raven just flew by. Another raven flew by. Nice. Very, okay, mystical, feminine energy. Very attractive. You accept who you are. I think because you accept so much of who you are, you accept your mistakes, you can see things about yourself that, yeah, you're like, yeah, it's, I'm working on some of them, and some of them just kind of are. By accepting yourself and understanding yourself, then you learn as you go. It's not about being perfect. It's about figuring things out. You've learned how to fail and pick yourself up and go. And that's very attractive, very capable, very demure, very mindful. So when I'm tuning into your energy, there's this hope, and it gives others hope that they can be that. And it feels like people feel comfortable in your energy because you've accepted a lot about yourself. So you create a space where people feel comfortable being their full self, not having to mask and show up just as their best self or a front. This is authenticity. All right, so what do we need? Judgment, Two of Cups in reverse. So you've had a calling, an awakening from a smaller way of life to this Queen of Wands energy, to be yourself. And it looks like calling out of a relationship. This was X that I'm tuned into. There's also, it's the Judgment card. It feels like there's a lot of judgment around your breakup. A lot of judgment on you. A lot of criticism. There's a lot of this, even, I wondered why witch was brought up, but some type of name, maybe crazy, witch, evil. Feels like there's some judgment around the breakup of who you are to put you on a pyre. So people would burn their connection to you. So they would think that you're poison, that there's something wrong with you. All right. So that feels like a smear campaign. You're just a person doing their best, starting over. Okay. So Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Wow. You started over, reconnected the dots in a different way, figured out this is slow going. But then to Six of Wands. So you've had a glow up since this breakup. And it feels like it's Six of Wands, everybody's seeing it. It's very public. So what I'm getting is you weren't ostracized. You weren't put on a pyre. You learned as you went along. Feels like you evaded a lot of traps that these two might have set for you around a breakup. Anything else? I feel so impressed by your energy, by what you have created. A new foundation for yourself. Now you're creating justice. What a glow up. I feel like whatever your mom, this mom energy is trying to do, and your ex, it's too little too late. Your energy feels like a juggernaut, and you have too much momentum going. It feels upsetting, purposefully. If she's coming in, oh wow, okay, outcome and advice, the challenge, there was one of the cards that popped out as a challenge, Empress. Yes, this person is your challenge in this reading. Mom, Seven of Wands reverse. She wants you to let your guard down. Hangman reverse. This feels like someone who can't see something from a different perspective. Someone who's refuses to see things from another perspective. Two of Swords, someone trying to bring confusion, heartache, pain. Eight of Swords, trying to keep you blocked. So let's do that again. The camera's... Okay, Seven of Wands in reverse. Feels like your mom's coming in and wants you to let your guard down. So what this feels like is not stepping in with the truth right away. This feels like trying to get you sweet talking, to let your guard down, that everything's cool, that everything's copacetic, that it feels... In Star Wars at the end where the alien's like, it's a trap! That's what I'm getting from this. It's a trap! I feel like she's trying to get you to let your guard down. Where's the next one? Hangman reverse. She wants you to stop. She wants to stop you. She wants to stop your progress. She wants you stuck, blocked, because that's where she is. That's all she knows how to do. She doesn't know how to create. She doesn't know how to nurture anything into existence. She only knows how to block things. She can only see things from her vantage point. She's just stuck in a rut of her own making. This is kind of who she is. She creates confusion. She wants to cause a fog of confusion so you can't keep succeeding, so you can't keep having this very public success. She's trying to purposely mess with your mind, scramble you a bit. Eight of Swords, so you're mentally blocked. I think she has a great way in the past of projecting her limitations onto you, blocking you. I think in the past you allowed that. Her perception of you was hard to overcome, right? Your mom telling you who she thinks you are. And if that's a limiting picture, it's really difficult. It feels like you have to fight with that picture. You have to fight with her. You have to beg her to see you in a different way. And it feels like you're done with that. It feels like you validate yourself, that you've learned as you've gone along. You've made plenty of mistakes, but you've learned as you go. And yeah, it does feel like this is a challenge, this mother energy coming in and whatever news. I don't feel like you need to know these details. I don't feel like she's going to fully tell you the truth. The purpose, here we go. The intentions are everything. And if this person was coming in to really help you to get some clarity, I think she would have come forward a long time ago. The intentions that I'm reading is just to block you from your success, to slow you down, to trip you up, to get you back into some limited way of seeing yourself, and to stop succeeding so she feels better about herself. Because you succeeding, you having a very public glow up and success doesn't go with her story. It doesn't go with her worldview. And so this is someone who, instead of being inspired and going and changing themselves and going after what they want, they just try to block everybody else, to try to control their story and to make their narrative true. So, all right, I hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Whew. Good luck.